With Ciryl Gane coming off his unanimous decision win over Alexander Volkov over the weekend, he will now face Derrick Lewis for the interim UFC heavyweight title in UFC 265. Brett Okamoto posted this on his Twitter saying, Derrick Lewis will face Ciryl Gane in an interim heavyweight title fight in the main event of UFC 265 on August 7th in Houston, per Dana White. He followed up with the development comes after Francis Ngannou was unavailable to defend his title in June or August. White said the company believes Lewis and Gane are deserving of a title shot now. He followed up with per Ngannou's agent, Marquel Martin. This comes as a complete shock to make an interim title so soon. If you look at the history of the division, it comes as a surprise. We hope to get clarity and figure out something with the UFC soon. He ended it off with, just to be clear, the creation of an interim title on August 7th will not impact Ngannou's status as the undisputed champion. Francis Ngannou reacted and posted this on his Twitter saying, I remember my interim title fight against Jairzinho. Oh wait. With UFC 264 only 12 days away, Khabib Nurmagomedov recently gave his prediction on who he thinks will win the trilogy. Speaking to RT Sports, he went on to say, if it's the first round for a finish, I'd back Conor. From the second and further, then Dustin wins. The division has always been the most interesting and the strongest. It will be fun by the end of the year. Conor McGregor looks in fantastic shape on 12 days out of UFC 264. He posted this on his Instagram with the caption, 12 days. A 5-round light heavyweight bout between Jan Blachowicz vs Glover Teixeira was originally targeted for September, but now has been rescheduled for UFC 267 in October in Abu Dhabi. Jan Blachowicz is coming off a unanimous decision win over Israel Adesanya, and Glover Teixeira is coming off a submission win over Thiago Santos. Recently, footage emerged of former Bellator fighter and Glory kickboxer Joe Schilling brutally knocking a man out in a bar. Joe Schilling released a statement and posted this on his Instagram with the caption, self-defense is apparently not what this country is about anymore. Don't trip, I got the video. Love you guys, thanks for the concern and support during my life-threatening experience. Big shout out to @theyardmuay for preparing me for this life-threatening situation. #FRacists. Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast agrees with Jorge Masvidal, saying that Leon Edwards doesn't have the meanness in him to defeat a top contender the way he should.
I agree to a certain extent. Of course, for Masvidal, they're rivals. They're in the same weight class. They both want the same thing. They both want to be the champ. So, of course, Masvidal's going to put him down. He's going to talk a little bit. But there is some truth to what he said. You know, that was, as we talked about it, that was a big opportunity for Edwards to go out there and steal a fan base, get a huge title fight, you know, and just become the star that he deserves to be. Leon's really, really good. But the one thing that's held him back is the lack of finishes in the UFC. And I don't want to say coasting. He was in control of that fight. He was dominating that fight. But to Masvidal's point, he never turned up the pressure. He never said, right, this is the round I'm going to go for the finish. He never fought with a sense of urgency. Listen, he's so technically brilliant, he doesn't need to do that, right? He's faster than people, he's stronger than people, his timing's better, his reflex, his instincts, all that stuff is on the money. But people need to see finishes, and that's the only thing that's really holding him back. Now, I wasn't the biggest finisher, even though I think I'm third in terms of knockouts in UFC history, so it's not bad. But before anyone starts, I had to get that disclaimer in. I wasn't finishing every fight, but I am third in terms of all-time knockouts, so go yourself. And maybe first in middleweight history. I don't know, maybe first or second. But finishes are what captures the imagination. Finishes are what have everybody talking about them on Monday morning. Finishes are what, you know, gets tons and tons of new fans. And certainly the way that fight ended with Diaz almost finishing him, pardon me, it was like the worst case scenario. So it's a good observation, it's a good bit of talk from Masvidal, but it's not totally without foundation.
I'm literally wearing this shirt for you.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Can I get you to sign it for me, please?
Yeah, Potter.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Ciryl Gane, Bonga Man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for today. Thank you for your watching, and see you next time. No worries, I'm good.
Ciryl Gane at the UFC Vegas 30 post-fight press conference says that he's ready to fight Francis Ngannou for the heavyweight title.
No, I think today I proved it. I don't need another fight for the title shot. I think this guy Volkov it was a really great challenge to prove it, and I proved it. I did it. So tomorrow, yes, of course, if the UFC want to match me for the title shot, my man, I'm ready. I think we can wait. This is maybe gonna help us to improve in some department of myself. So yes, we can wait. No, like I say, now I'm comfortable about this matchup. If this matchup gonna happen, because before it was a little bit, unfortunately, it was the shame before the title. Now for the title, I'm really comfortable with this situation because we was born in the same gym. So before it was a little bit, So now I'm comfortable. If tomorrow we're gonna fight for the belt, this is beautiful for us, for me, for him, for my coach, and the MMA factory. Yeah, we talked together the last time because we sparred for. It was for Overeem, the fight for Overeem, because he come back to France to prepare this fight.
Best gym in the world. Look at that. Ooh, look at the drip on that logo. Soak it up. Go harder. Go harder every day. Let's get it. H-Town, stand up. Let's go. Yeah. 5 rounds, baby. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Yeah, shitty result. I'm sorry I didn't get the win. I hope that despite of that you enjoyed the fight, or at least some parts of it. What's gonna happen now? Well, I'm gonna recover for a bit. Got no major injuries, so I'm gonna go back home, look at the fight, and make some improvements, and I'm gonna come back stronger. Didn't bring enough dynamite this time to demolish the Dirty Bird, so I'm gonna go back, stock up on some more dynamite, and then I'll see you back soon.